Cetaceans, such as whales and dolphins, rely on sound as their primary sense. Cetaceans are highly dependent on sounds in order to carry out many activities necessary for their survival. Some of these activities are echolocation, navigation, and communication. However, there are many human activities in the sea that produce sounds that can potentially affect cetaceans. For instance, September 2002 in Canary Island, 14 whales were stranded about 4 hours after the start of a nearby NATO naval exercise. 10 of the stranded animals were found to have gas bubbles and hemorrhages in several organs. These signs of decompression were suspected to be caused by the response of fear. Seismic surveys, coastal and offshore industrial projects, military exercises, and marine traffics are some of the activities that generate noise that can impact cetaceans.
Hello, my name is Aliyyah. I'm a first-year student of Morris and I'm currently doing an internship at Sinay. The objective of this internship is to search and qualify marine data on the Mediterranean Sea that can produce underwater noise pollution that can possibly impact cetaceans. This data will then be used to inform conservation measures produced by Aquabums.
Sinay is a company founded in 2008 with the aim of developing technologies for the monitoring of the maritime space. So we talk about biology, ecology, or indicators concerning the activities of human activities at sea.
The data we are searching for are harbor works, whether there are any dredging, drilling, pile driving, or the use of explosives, seismic surveys, and the drillings for oil and gas and marine renewables. For the next year student who will have their internship at Sinay, they will most likely to continue this project on a different approach, and they will also work on other projects developed by Sinay.
"80 different ports were found in which dredging, pile driving, drilling, and/or explosive activities were carried out. Some ports may only carry out one or two said activities instead of all at once. An absence of work in certain ports do not mean that these ports do not have any works. This may mean that some have more detailed data that are available to the public, while some do not." The data for seismic surveys were found throughout 10 countries in the Mediterranean Sea. The seismic survey here is not only for oil and gas exploration but also for studies. It is also worth noting that even though the permission for exploration lasts for several years, it does not mean that the actual survey is done every year. Not all the data were able to be mapped as there were insufficient information in some of the locations. There were 5 countries in which drillings for oil and gas took place and 1 country for wind farm. Overall, the exact location in which drillings were done were insufficient, therefore most of the activities done were not in the map. To conclude, here is a map of all the activities found in 2016 to 2020 throughout the Mediterranean Sea.